I have this tweet pulled up here because it was sent out by a female dating coach, which just goes to show you that women give terrible dating advice. But the way that they try to frame this, that a guy over the age of 30 is somehow equivalent to a woman over the age of 30, bro, the biological differences alone just go ahead and separates us in a dating playing field inexorably. There are no comparisons, but this is the way that the average woman sees dating over the age of 30, even though society continues to just prop them up that you're just as valuable at 18 as you will be at 30. Biggest lie ever sold. But for guys and for chicks to fearmonger and sell courses, which, yeah, if you take a look at the tweet that's right here, okay, you just look underneath the first link that's right underneath that. I'm a relationship coach. I'm sure you're crap at it, but this is something that you hear time and time and time again by people, by guys, okay, beta scarcity minded dudes that think that, oh my god, there's nothing I could do, oh, living from an abundance of lack in their life, as opposed to, you know, cultivating the skills necessary to have a abundance mindset. No, just go ahead and complain about things and then, you know, lament your terrible situation where you have three simple choices going forward. Being a single guy over 30, you simply can only be a stepdad. You've relegated yourselves to similar aged fat girls, or you could be single forever. Or when you hit 30, realize that, oh, maybe now you're going to be far more attractive because, okay, if you spent your 20s appropriately by grinding, cultivating your skills, maybe you've become more articulate, intelligent, interesting, world traveled, worked on your fitness. Now you have things to say and accomplishments to laud. Maybe it's not that similar after all. But no. Simply, you're just going to be single forever, which, depending on how you want to define single forever, doesn't really sound all that bad, because you can be spinning a bunch of plates. Totally sounds fantastic. But you constantly see this stuff reinforced time and time again, especially in the media. And somebody who is a big reason as to why guys today are so bitched up, it's because of Drake. Drake! He's terrible. His music's bitched up. He knows how to write a catchy hook, okay? His music is catchy, but his lyrics are softer than he is. He's up here simping over single moms. Like, bro, what are we doing? We already know that thanks to some DM links, or leaks rather, he's got an affinity for the fluffier chicks that we're gonna see in a little bit. Because yes, just going back to this tweet or zeet or whatever the hell you call them on this X platform now going forward. But yeah, for every single example that we have here, even though I've kind of detailed what I'm thinking about for single forever, we've got examples for all of those. So yes, first up is the stepmoms. Or rather, becoming a stepdad of a single mom because they're being propped up by society. Because here you have a 21-year-old single mom, which... why? Veronica Correa, okay? Like, they picked the most flattering pictures of this Objective 4 that I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, she got 36G titty, which congratulations. Partially because you had them filled up by some milk after something else got filled up. That still doesn't make up for the fact that, but yeah, Drake just made a star overnight. The Portuguese mom, who threw her 36G bra at Drake and has now revealed she's been contacted by Playboy. Just goes to show you, man, a 21-year-old loser. A single mom is a loser, okay? Let's just stop being nice. Oh, but what if it's like a bad relationship? Okay, first of all, you're not taking care of your own health, okay? Having unprotected sex, there's something considerably wrong with you. Or if you've ditched your baby daddy, okay, my baby daddy ain't shit, which is just womanese for I let losers come inside of me. So yeah, no free rides on this one, lady. If you're a single mom, it's entirely your fucking fault. Plus, there's a high chance that kid that you're raising is going to grow up to be a fucking degenerate. So, congratulations. And now with Drake putting you on and getting her in contact with Playboy, fucking Playboy, okay, for this absolute 3. I'm running this back because, okay, again, this is a fat girl waiting to happen. She's 21, by the way. That's the best she's going to look, which is... all right, I guess. Okay, you know, the dudes are still going to simp over that. If we weren't recording right now, I would tell you exactly who would be hitting that, but that's probably got some filters thrown on top of it. And yeah, as you can tell, like, the face seems fine. The titties are there, the ass is there, but those legs, it's like, ooh, that's hiding a world of hurt right there. But yeah, is that the date that she's taken? And it's like, oh, okay, so it's already over. So yeah, Drake, I don't know, does he get hit by the bra or something like that? It really doesn't much matter, man. Upon discovering a piece of clothing, the one dance artist picked it up, checked the tag, and exclaimed, damn, 36G, locate this woman immediately. pretty funny if it's off the cuff, but if you're just gonna simp off some random chick who's got a giant rack, like bruh, without telling too many tales out of class, you know, as a guy who's read the Bible with certain chicks with large memories, not all 36 G's are created the same, okay? Some are tremendous. Others hang like a cantaloupe in a shopping bag taped to the wall, okay? And you're Drake. You're Drake. Like, does anybody have to tell this dude? You're Drake. You can get anybody that you want. So just some random fucking slob, and that shit looks padded as fuck. So, okay, you're going to be taken for a ride. But this is soft-ass Drake, after all, who is definitely the architect of Loverboy gang. But here's what you're getting, man. You are getting some absolute heifer, man. Like, you can just see that right there. And she is just, she has all the hallmarks of terrible behavior. Like, she's 21 and she's got, what, like a 3 or a 4-year-old on her shoulder right there? Maybe 2 or 3, okay? But yeah, you have that disaster right there, being contacted by what used to be the apex of attractive females. Just shows how far our society has fallen. And then just to go back for a reference point. Okay, so now you got fat girls, even though that kind of covered that as well, but you got the stepdad, so okay, she's probably looking for a, not a stepdad, she's looking for a dad who can step up. Every time I say that, I die a little bit inside. But okay, as for fat girls, okay, this is what's now passing. Okay, make sure they got the sound turned off on this one because I frankly don't care. But this is what is passing. Okay, so these are the new, oh, finally we're getting attractive models back out there. I don't know, man. Okay, from the waist up, and I'm pretty sure that those ab dimples that are right there, that's probably makeup. But again, there are guys, specific guys, that are definitely going to hit that and reinforce that. I like hips as much as the next guy, okay? And that's not a bad titty right there. Like, those are nice tits, okay? But everything from the hip line down it's atrocious, man. Just look at all that excess movement. It's so much. But now it's just being lauded, mostly because it's just been beaten down by these heffalumps that walk the catwalk, or I should say more or less waddle the catwalk, where now this is, oh, it's not as bad as it used to be. Could be worse. Oh, she got really pretty face though. Just a bunch of guys that are fucking coping instead of just going, ugh, is this too big for you? Yes, it is. I said that's a fat girl waiting to happen, but the thirst in the streets is unquenchable. That's exactly what you end up with right there. It's classic leftist tactics. They just go ahead and throw out all of their worst ideas, and then eventually, you know, they get rebuked. But the one that's a little bit more palatable will just continue to stay in until they just, you know, buckshot more terrible ideas and continue to incrementally move forward until that right there just becomes an unhealthy body type. Not because she's bordering on obesity, but because, oh my God, can you believe that guys used to find women that thin attractive? You just wait. We're not that far away. So yeah, you got fat girls, you got stepdads, or you can just be alone forever, gentlemen. These are the prospects that you face right now because, I don't know, you just didn't pray hard enough when you were growing up. You didn't hold on to your virginity like some autistic spurg, just thinking that, oh, if I just pray hard enough, I can just save myself for marriage. It's not fucking happening, especially not in the West in today's day and age. Being single forever is now also being augmented. Thanks to this, okay? That chick right there is, yo, man, like, okay. I don't throw around the whole she's a 10 moniker that much. I think that should be reserved for specific examples like Jennifer Connelly in 1990 and Scarlett Johansson in the first half of the 2000s. But that right there, yo, I'd be hard-pressed not to call that a 10. But the only reason I throw in the little caveat is because, well, some eagle-eyed viewers will just go ahead and also realize that ain't real. But it's also interesting, okay, because she's an amalgamation or at least a creation of the most ideal female that guys are looking for. Which goes to show you, they aren't looking for these fat bitches that are out there. They aren't looking for overly made up, grotesque bodies, because we'll have a few more examples that are down there of these computer generated images, but that's what guys are looking for, man. And they're even dipping out of the dating pool in order to basically engage with a chatbot. It's not even basically, they're just engaging with a chatbot. I'm an AI influencer. Followers crave my sexy snaps, but I don't exist. Which is even sadder. Like, you can rag on guys for getting OnlyFans accounts, and simping over some mid bitch for at $4.99 a month just to see what her butthole looks like. Now you're probably getting guys for $10 a month signing up to fucking computer program. Oh my god, it just down horrendously. Her fans think that they found true love, but she's not real. Listen, man, if I could find an algorithm like that, I know that all the moral fags that are out there right now, because this whole new wave of emotionality being wrapped up in being good religious boys is just overtaking everything, and it's fucking annoying as hell right now. So I would have absolutely zero hang-ups on this. I could find me an AI skin like that and milk simps, because, you know what, hey, the simping epidemic isn't going to be going away. For as much good as I try to do by putting out helpful, actionable information, there's still 1,000 times more simps than my message would ever reach. So if I had an opportunity to find and create an AI that looked like that, like, look at that. That's perfect. That's fucking perfect. And if you can't tell that that's obviously computer generated, like, come on, man. I would go ahead and run a 6, 7, 8 digit account like that at a fucking moment's notice for exactly these reasons. Okay, so here we go. Milla Sofia is an artificial intelligence generated influencer whose sultry photos on Twitter and TikTok are racking up thousands of likes from deluded social media users, which I would love to see the analytics on that just to go and prove a point that it's probably 95%, guys. It's probably even higher than that, but I'll just go ahead and play within the margins of error. Sofia, who goes by AI model Milla, has on her verified Twitter account is certifiably fake, yet her 7,790 followers can't help but drool over bikini photos of her in Greece. Which, yeah, they're computer generated. But then at the same time, okay, if you're simping over an OnlyFans chick, she's put through how many different filters? So are we really just caught up in semantics at that point? But anyways, still in Santorini, and I'm Greeking out over how to leave this paradise, reads a puny tweet, or a punny tweet, rather, from July 19th with over 35,000 views and 2,000 likes. Like, in the grand scheme of things, like, there are other influencers that are out there. Just take a look at that LSU gymnast chick and her sob story that I can't even go to class anymore because I'm just getting harassed and all this attention. That's what this is. This is what this article is right now. It's just designed to drive traffic to the Twitter account, which it's Twitter, and they have fairly lax nudity standards, even if it is just computer pixels that are generated to create the perfect model, okay? They'll still flag you for that. So this is just made to drive attention to get more people to simp. Okay, I don't know what the monetization strategy looks like on this, but it's gonna boom. It's gonna boom after this article. Wow. Oh, look at you, so stunningly beautiful with a gorgeous smile. Send Bob's and Vagine. Oh no, wrote one Twitter user. Thanks for another great view of Santorini. You look marvelous, amazing. Oh my god, this is just, oh, it's making me cringe because I know these guys. Oh lord. Oh, stunning and breathtaking in a white bikini. Enjoy your time. Sad to see you leave. You have a wonderful megawatt smile. Thank you. Oh god. Oh, negative Riz. Oh my god. The influencer has never paid for a drink in her life, nor has she ever been to Greece. No, exactly. And that lets me know that there's somebody who it just has the idea of what an attractive woman looks like, put her in different exotic locales. But if you really wanted to make some money, there is some devious game that you could run in the background and just completely run these guys' pockets. Just saying, like I said, I ain't got no moral faggotry hang up when it comes to this stuff. Okay, I would run these kids' pockets. I don't know the apps, to be completely honest. In another Twitter post with the hashtag diversity matters and women in work, she poses an orange hard hat and overalls, although she looks like a construction worker. Aw, see, look at that. She's just working construction, guys. Proudly representing women in the workforce, reads a caption with a photo of over 13,000 views and 450 likes. See, doesn't quite get as much engagement as the bikini picture, which, okay, if you're a construction worker, okay, how the fuck are you going to Greece? Oh, it's very interesting, right? And it's weird because, oh god, I remember that was a long time ago. Could have been a year ago at this point in time, but those chicks that were making content or at least putting up Instagram pictures, they were electricians. That's what that reminds me of. But yo, man, AI is getting eerily good. But if you thought her post was meant to encourage women to join male-dominated fields, don't be fooled. Her next tweet reads, "Work is hard. I had to reduce my clothes accompanied by hashtags like, yeah, all that shit as well. So just also designed to trigger feminists as well, because yeah, look at the hashtags: diversity matters, inspiring women, confident women. And then you're putting sexualized pictures that are out there, which rampaging feminists will just come through and go, oh, look at you selling sexuality, when at the same time, you know, they're at least 200 pounds too fat in order to do the same thing. Can I go to work with you if I need an extra hand? Mia. Oh, you're using her name. Oh, it's so bad. Go working girl, says another. Her TikTok. Oh my God, this is aimed at kids, so this is where it gets to be just a little. The same pictures as her Twitter, has over 80,000 followers, 7,900 followers. Or was it 79? I don't really care. Under 8,000 followers, but 80,000 followers on TikTok, huh? And over 600,000 likes. People might be seeking a hot date with an AI dream girl, but she gets out. Oh, but she gets out of it is hot user data information to help her evolve even further. Exactly. Yo, what the fuck? Dude, that's ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking perfect. And that's why it's working, man. Fuck. Influencer has her own website. Aw, with an education section that says that she's been studying at the University of Life since June of 2023. This has to be a rib, right? Might have been born sexy yesterday, but she's already learning at an inhuman pace. Yes, of course, because nobody ever thought that Skynet would look that good. Being an AI-generated virtual influencer. Listen, if you're gonna be the perfect woman, stop with all the words, okay? Like, okay, you got to learn at least that, right? Yeah, man, all the likes and follows on all of the platforms, the website as well. Like I said, I don't know about the monetization schedule or anything like that, but that just goes to show you, okay? Guys are lonely out there, okay? When they're being told that, okay, once you start to approach that 30-year-old marker, okay, all that's left for you is just a bunch of fat bitches and leftovers. They are just deciding to punch out just like that because it's not worth it from all the disincentivization that's out there. They would just much rather simp over their non-real digital entity, because you ain't going to be finding an ass like that out there in public, at least not a natural one. Even though those chicks that are getting BBLs, they just kind of look like walking end tables. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But humans being creatures of the path of least resistance, that's what you're going to end up getting. People think that, oh my God, AI is going to be replacing jobs. No, it's going to be making all of you insufferable bitches obsolete. And well, I'm not exactly looking forward to everybody punching out and getting their own digital waifus. If it makes you straighten up and fly right in order to get some dick. Shout out to the late great Patrice O'Neill by saying, if guys just decided to go on a dick strike for a minute, you'd have all these bitches wandering around like the I Am Legend monsters going, might live long enough to see that become a reality. Hey, that's what we might as well hope for. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.